Hi guys, I'm Aprajita, and if you're watching me for the first time, I make videos on lifestyle, personal development and productivity, and if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a reset routine, and firstly, I look like this because I'm not a beauty blogger, okay, and I have a lot of stuff to do. So that's exactly what we're doing today. We're doing a weekly reset. Now, first off, why it is called a reset is because it helps you get your life in order. It helps you be more productive. So the first thing that I always talk about in such kind of videos is cleaning. I know it sucks, but it helps, okay? So having a clean workspace helps you be more productive. It makes you feel like you have your life together. So that's the first thing that I always do. This is even more important now that everybody is working from home, and I think that having a clean workspace really makes a difference. Next thing that you have to do is a brain dump. Now, don't ask me what a brain dump is, I'll tell you anyway. So a brain dump is basically just writing down all your to-dos in one place. So think about everything that you want to get done in that particular day, and it doesn't have to be a long list, although if I'm being honest, if you're doing this for the first time, it's going to be a long list. But again, don't worry, don't panic, because you don't have to get every single thing done. The idea is to get as many tasks done as possible, and you can do the rest of these tasks on the next reset day. So that's how I usually do it. But these days, because I've been doing it for so long, these days my to-do list is not that long, and I can usually get it done in 2 to 3 hours. So let's write down that to-do list. I used to write one on paper, and then I used to transfer it on my phone because sometimes phone is more convenient. I still love writing things down on paper. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Let me write my to-do list. You can do yours. To-do list for today. Now what you can see is that I categorize them. Like, I have things that I have to get done on my computer, so that when I'm sitting at my desk, I can do all those things in one go. Then I have things that I have to get done on my phone. Then I have things that I have to get done outside the house and inside the house. So I like to categorize all these things. So the next thing that I want to do is to reply to my emails. I usually get a lot of emails, and I don't check my emails every single day. I check my mails about 3 to 4 times a week. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'll make sure that I take my inbox to 0 or as low as possible, I don't know. But let's focus on that. Now, another super important thing that I absolutely love doing on a weekly reset day is to plan out my next week. There's something about having your week all scheduled out that makes me feel organized, and that makes me feel like I have it all in control, even though I don't sometimes, but that's okay. The next thing that I like doing is plan out the entire week. So what I like doing is I plan out what videos are supposed to go out, what blogs do I have to get published, which, if you do not know, I have a blog. I'll leave the link down below. It's called Talking Around. So you also schedule out content for Instagram, but I don't do that these days because I don't really feel like going on Instagram for some reason. I'm planning out my upcoming week. What I also like doing is I like to write down the main goals that I want to focus on. It helps because then at the end of the year, you're not looking at the goals that you set for yourself and you're looking at them blankly and you have not achieved any of them. So it's always better to break down those bigger goals into actionable goals for the week that you can get done. At the end of the week, you can also review how your week went or what all you can do better. I finished reviewing my blog post and it's ready to be published, which makes me so happy because sometimes blog posts, they take the longest time to get published finally. And I'm done. Next up on the agenda, I think, is my list. Now I need to clear out my phone. I have to delete some apps. I don't know why I downloaded them, but my phone is nowhere in sight. I'll go get it. The first thing that I would like to do is delete all the apps that I don't use anymore. And the second thing is, I don't know about you, but there's so many photos on my phone that I don't need anymore. There may be screenshots or forwarded photos and everything that you get on WhatsApp. So I take out my phone, I do this kind of a weekly reset kind of a thing where I go through everything. I go through my gallery and I delete all the photos that I do not need, because later on I'll be taking a backup and I don't want useless photos on the backup as well. Did a quick call. I wanted to book an appointment with someone, and now that that's done, the next thing on the agenda is actually to take backup, which is the thing that I hate the most, but it's so important. So I'll take up a backup of my Mac, and I also want to take up backup of my phone. I also want to declutter all the SD cards because throughout the week they get filled very easily, and I just have to transfer all the data and the video clips to the hard disk. Sometimes I label all these SD cards. This is the situation. I don't like taking backups. I don't like clearing out, decluttering the SD cards, but it's something that I have to do, so might as well do it. I'm also going to charge all the electronics that I have. Once I'm done with this video, I'll also charge the camera because I like everything fully charged when I start my work on Monday. Of course, they need charging again throughout the week, but that's not the point. The point is to start Monday off on a right note. Finally, I've been able to declutter all the SD cards, transfer all the data, take the backup. It's right now, and I'll make some dinner, and then later on we'll go get groceries, and I have to buy a few things for the crafty projects that I'm working on, which is really exciting. So let's go make some dinner. Hey guys, it is now much later. It's 8:30 right now. I've already had my dinner. I've got my fairy lights on. I have my tea here. I have my book with me, and I'm ready to relax and unwind. And this is probably the most important part of the reset, and I cannot stress this enough. And I don't quite have the same amount of energy as I had a few hours ago, but it's okay. It's good. I hope that you get the point, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll be doing more of these, so make sure you subscribe, and I hope that you got some ideas, and do give the reset a try, guys. It really works, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Is that how they do it, like the YouTubers? Bye. Okay, bye.
I think you might be